Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are learning ayah number 114 of Surah Baqarah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. ومن أظلم ممن منع مساجد الله أن يذكر فيها اسمه circle your lips well for wow, and for fatha open your jaws. Man for fatha open your jaws, and noon will get tawassut. Whenever whenever there is noon with sakoon, there are 5 letters which gets tawassut, and the mnemonic for that is lin umar. Lin umar. Lin Omar are the 5 letters. Whenever they get sukoon, they has to have tawassut, and tawassut is a medium flow of sound. Medium flow of sound should be there to pronounce noon with sukoon. Waman. We cannot stop noon abruptly. Waman. We cannot say like this. We have to give a medium flow of sound here. Waman. Al. For fatha, open your jaws, and hamza is a very strong sound. That sound should be there. It cannot be said very casually. It is not al glama. It's al. And Ga is a heavy letter. We will give abbreviation of capital H. And it goes on, and it has raqawa too. La. And what is raqawa? Raqawa is a flow of sound. La mu. For dhamma, circle your lips well, and lam is short and mim is short. Lamu. Mim. For kasra, give e sound. Always add e in any letter which gets kasra. Mim. And whenever mim and noon, letter mim and noon, whenever you see them with the shteed, this small w, you will give them gunna, and it is akmal gunna, and it will roughly get 2 haraka count long time. Mim, and fatha is very short, and then this meme is attached with the meme coming up, because this is idgham bagunna. Mim ma is short. Na nun is short. A is short. Mana'a ma short. Sa 2 counts long count. Masaji, G is short. Dallahi, make sure that the dal should stay light, and lafz jalala is heavy here. Why? Whenever you find fatha or dhamma, zabar or pesh before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, you will make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name heavy. Law. The sound of heavy lafz jalala is law. Law which we follow, law which we study, that law. Dallahi. Masajidallahi. He is short. Ain. This is idgham baghna. So we will give abbreviation of ID. ID stands for idgham. Ain. And you will keep your sound in your nose very clearly. Ain. And that will get raqawa. And raqawa is flow of sound. So flow of sound should be there. It's not flow of breath, but it is sound. Yudh. Can you hear the sound? Yudh. Ka. Ra. Ka is short. Ra is heavy. And ra is with fatha or dhamma. It is a heavy letter, and the sound will heavy raw. raw material. Yes, you can remember by saying this raw material, raw. Raw. It will not be kara, no. Raw, raw. Fee is 2 counts long. Why? Because there are only 3 long vowels in Quran. Whenever they fatha followed by alif, ya followed by kasra, and wow. And before wow, you find dhamma. Whenever you find these combinations, you will keep them 2 counts long. Fee. So why fee is long? Because ya and ya, there is kasra before it. There is kasra before it. Look, this combination is complete. So we keep it 2 haraka long. Fee has ha is attached with seen, has, and it is not long anymore because ha is directly attached to seen now. So this has dropped. Has mu is short, who 2 counts long, wow is short, fatha is short, and for fatha open your jaws. For to pronounce wow, circle your lips. Sa is short, a 2 counts long sound. Fee 2 counts long. Why? Because there is ya and you find kasra before it, and when this combination completes, we have to stretch it 2 haraka long. Fee. Kho is short and heavy. Ra is again heavy. Why? Because there is fatha at the top. Kho ra is 2 counts long. Why it's long? Because you find alif, and before alif you find fatha. So that will be 2 counts long sound. That is natural mud. Khara, B is short, ha 2 counts long. But when you will attach it, like you will not stop over here, you will continue the qira'ah. So when you will continue the qira'ah, then it will be 4 haraka long because you find Hamza after it. Whenever you find Hamza after mud letter, you stretch it 4 haraka long. But if you are stopping over here, you will stretch only 2 haraka. So kharabiha, because I have decided to stop over here. U is very short sound here. This 0 means don't pronounce this letter. Whenever you find this 0 at the top of any letter, don't pronounce it. So this U is short. And circle your lips. La, 4 haraka long count. La, E is short. Ka, ulaika, ma, 2 counts long. Yes, why it's long? Because there is alif, and before alif you find fatha. So these are the 2 conditions to make any letter long. So we will make it 2 haraka long. Ma, ka, same condition met here. Ma, kana, na is short, la short, hum. For dhamma, circle your lips. And when you will touch meme, your lips should be in a normal position because there is no dhamma on meme. So you should be ready to change the position of your lips. Hum. And give tawassut. Tawassut is a medium flow of sound. Lahum. Ay. Idgham. Baghunna. Inshallah, we will discuss this rules, or these rules of Nun Sakin or Tanweem. And this is one of the rule that you have to give idgham whenever you find huruf yarmalun after noon sakin or tanween. So there is noon sakin and you find huruf yarmalun, one of the huruf yarmalun, and that is ya, and you are giving the idgham over here with gunna. Ay yad. For fatha, open your jaws, and there is qalqala. Qutubu jatin is the mnemonic. Whenever you find these 5, yes, 5 huruf with sukoon, you will give them qalqala. And qalqala is taba'ud. Kutubu jaddin. Kutubu jaddin are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Whenever you find them with sukoon, you will give them qalqala, and qalqala is taba'ud. You close your makhraj well and then let it go, and that is qalqala. Yad khu kha. Circle your lips well and make this kha heavy. And for making any letter heavy, don't circle your lips ever. Don't ever circle your lips. Your lips should be in a normal position, because the makhraj of kha is not in your lips. Makhraj of dhamma is not in your lips. So don't use your lips. You are lifting your tongue up to make any letter heavy. So if you want to make kha heavy, just lift your tongue up. Khu, khu, lu, 2 counts long. Why? Because there is waw sakina and you find dhamma before it. That is a natural mud. You will stretch it 2 haraka long. Khulu ha is 4 counts long. Why? It was 2 counts long before, but when you find hamza after it, then it has to be stretched 4 haraka long. Khulu ha il. Hamza is a very strong, sharp sound which cuts your eardrum like this sharp. Yes, it is. It should be sharp. Il, and it is attached with lam directly, and then lam is 2 counts long. Why? Because you find alif, and before alif you find fatha, and this combination has to go 2 haraka long. Illa kha 4 haraka long. Why? Yeah, give me reason. Yes, this is harf mad. There is alif and you find fatha before it. This is combination of mad asli. And whenever you find after mad asli, you find kasra, what you do? You make 2 haraka long mad into 4 haraka long mad now. Khaifin. Feen will be mad arid li sukoon whenever you stop at the end. You find mad before your sukoon, then you will make it 4 haraka long. Khaifin, and give the wasat when you will give sukoon, imaginary sukoon on noon. La should. La is short. Hum for dhamma, circle your lips. For meem, give tawassut, and your lips should be in a very normal position when you touch meem. Lahum. Fi dunya, fa is attached with dal. So it is not anymore long. It is not fi dunya, but it is fit dunya. Fa will be directly attached with dal, and this ya has dropped when you attach it with the other coming up word. Fi dun, for dhamma, circle your lips, and then when you will pronounce noon, lips should be in a very normal position, like as you are not saying anything. Dun, yeah, 2 counts long. Why? There is a combination of natural mud, and that is alif, and you find fatha before it, and that has to be stretched 2 haraka long. Khizyun, khiz, kha is heavy. For kasra, give e sound, and there should be Safir on za. Za, there should be a buzzing sound in za. Khiz. There shouldn't be any mixture of sin and za. It is clear Z sound. Khiz. Khiz. Like honeybees. That one. It's not snaky sound. It's a honeybee sound. Khizyun for dhamma, circle your lips, and this is idgham with gunna, because you find wow after after what? After tanween. So you will give idgham, and this idgham is with gunna. خزي wa is short, and for fatha open your jaws. Lam is short. Wala hum for dhamma circle your lips. And for me, for sukoon, give tawassut on me. Whenever there are lin umar are 5 letters. Whenever they come with sukoon, there are 2 conditions, like there should be one of these letters, lin umar, lam, noon, ain, mim, ra, any of these letters, and there should be a sukoon at the top of them. So whenever these 2 conditions met, you have to bring tawassut, and tawassut is a medium flow of sound. You will not stop abruptly, and you will not take a very long time to pronounce them, but give a medium flow of sound. Wala hum feel. Again, this mad has dropped. This fa is directly attached with lam. Feel. Is 2 counts long, and hamza is a very strong sound. Can you hear my sound, which disturbs your eardrums? Like, yeah, it gives a very sharp sound. Hamza is a very strong letter, and when mad is from your jaw, it should be hearable that you are pronouncing these 2 things. Khi, khi. Khi is heavy letter, so give make it heavy, and for kasra give e sound. Khi, ra is heavy. Whenever there is a fatha or dhamma on ra, you will give it a heavy sound. Khi, ra, ti. Give a raw, say a raw material. Don't say khira. Khira, it's not khira. Khi, ra. Khira, ti. Ain from your throat. The 2 counts long. Sound adabun. And when you find huruf halaqi after tanween, you give izhar, and izhar is when you say the tanween very clearly. This is the rule of izhar. So adabun, as it is, you will say it as it is. Adabun, you are not adding any unna, you are not changing the sound, and you are not merging any sound. And so this is izhar. Adabun azim. Ain should be clearly from your throat, and we was 2 counts long. But here what is happening? There is madarat lis sukoon. You are giving imaginary sukoon at the end, and you find mad letter before it. Then which mad letter? Look, this is ya with sukoon, and there is kasra before it, and this is a mad letter. So this combination makes madarat lis sukoon. So you will stretch it 4 haraka long now. عظيم. سبحانك اللهم ربنا وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.